baptism in water and baptism in the Spirit. I preached in an Irish Presbyterian church in Belfast 6 weeks ago. And I thought when I went in and saw 1,000 Calvinist faces that nothing would happen. Boy, they looked hard. But things began to happen. People got healed in the service. And the pastor rang me later and said he'd baptized 35 of his members, including an elder. And that most of them had come out of the water and were speaking a new language, including his own wife. And he was just over the moon. Another little side effect, the leader of the local Freemasons had burned his apron. Oh, I like it when things happen, don't you? Real things. Now then, they prayed and they laid on hands. Now the best time to do that, and when they did it in the New Testament, was at the beginning of the Christian's life. And I've found that's the best time to do it, as we did it in Dundee. Because people who've just come to Christ are wide open to everything. And they don't have fears and inhibitions. The longer a Christian goes without that gift, the harder it gets. And the more inhibitions and fears are set up. And the trouble is, some of you listening to me are so concerned about your own spiritual condition. And what I'm trying to tell you is, whatever happened to you, don't rob the new converts of these 4 things. That's my concern. Not so much old Christians as new babies. Please share that concern. But I'm afraid wherever I teach these 4 things, people come, well, what about me? What about me? Where do I, you know? And yes, some of you are not firing on all 4 cylinders. Some of you will go and get baptized as the result of today. Some of you will go and ask your leaders to lay hands on you and pray for you till you receive this gift. Some of you will even go home and repent of things. In a meeting last week, the Lord told me there was a couple there living together and not married. And bless them, they were the first to come out afterwards and confess it and repent and separate and plan a proper marriage in the sight of God. I like it when that happens. That's real. That's where the rubber hits the road, as we said earlier. Now then, supposing you've prayed for somebody with the laying on of hands and they haven't received the gift.